Hello, welcome to live feeding day freaking 17. Yes, I'm using a filter. I hope I'm live on the right page. I hope I'm live. This is how we're doing this today. Did you watch my video? We have grown. So I am feeding again today. I don't even know if I'm supposed to keep feeding. This doubled. I don't know. You guys have been commenting about it peaking and then letting it come down and then feeding it. I don't know what that all means, but I got a new gadget. Most highly recommended tool for sourdough scraping, mixing in the bowl. So this looks fun. Hello everybody, if you're joining live on this oh no, it's not hump day, it's Thursday. Oh my God. Woo! I'm out of it, but I'm so excited. I'm on such a high because this thing is growing. Hi Zach, hi Linda. Who else is on? I can only see 2 right now. It's not showing me all the, say hello, comment, give me a comment. But this is the filter I chose because all these other influencers are like doing pretty filters with lashes because they don't have makeup on. I got no makeup on. Let me see if can you see it? See? But I thought this is fun. So we're gonna do this live together because I haven't gone live yet and everybody's so invested in my story. I love it. I absolutely love the community feeling around this. So let's take a look at Dough-ris together. Oh, look at the bubbles. I don't know if that's good or not. Yeah, there's good bubbles. Oh yeah, oh my God, Louie, you should see this. Oh, she is so active and bubbly. Smells like sweet-ish, like dough. So good. Hi, Annette. Oh, we got some scarf fuzz going on here from wrapping her. Pixie quiet. So she's looking fine. We're gonna keep adding her to our discard. Discard, from what I'm learning, because I know nothing, is not discard. Like I thought discard, we're throwing the garbage, which I've been doing, right? But discard you can cook with. This is starter. This is literally starter. So you guys told me start saving it as of yesterday, so I did, because then you can feed this and bring it alive as well and use this to bake bread and whatever else after. And there's recipes for discard where you don't have to feed it. So if you want crackers that don't need to rise, this is what this is good for. So who knew? Because I didn't. All right, so I have my jar. We're gonna have to discard back down. Woo, she heavy. Oh my God, you should see the bubbles. Wait, let me hold it up again. Hold on. She rebubbled, look at. Can you see? Look at. Oh my God, the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Oh, Annette, apparently she's ready, but I'm not mentally ready to bake the bread because it's Thursday. So I am gonna feed her again. And you want to hear how obsessed I am with this stupid thing? I got up at 2 a.m. to go check on her progress. You know, this is like, I guess your dog having puppies and you're like watching, is she in labor? Is she ready? Is she giving birth yet? That's what I was doing with this stupid thing. And thank God I did, because I got up, I went and checked the starter and I had pulled it away from, because I have a granite that goes all the way up the wall. And I pulled the starters out because I have a box on top of the warming plate because I wanted the box to disperse the heat. So anyways, I pulled the box out. I didn't realize I didn't pull the plate underneath with it. So the box was actually off the heat. And when I felt the starters, they were completely cold. And so I readjusted it, put them back on the warmer, tucked them back in with a scarf at 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm exhausted. So I thought, oh my God, did I just kill the starter? But no, it didn't. She is like bubbling and talking to me right now. She is gorgeous. She smells good. Okay, let's get discarding. This is gonna take me forever. And you know, nothing with me, if you know me, nothing is quick, okay? So the jar is weighing 710. I got a lot of questions about how the hell do I know how much to get down to when I'm discarding. So when I originally started, I weighed my jar empty. You need that jar weight. My jar weight was 470 grams. Right now with the starter in there, it is telling me it is 710 grams. We need 20 grams of starter to start, okay? So I need to take out and get down to 20 grams starter. So what number would I be looking for on my scale? Is gonna be my jar weight plus 20 grams. So 490. So I need to scoop all this crap out. Not crap, this beautiful silk starter. I can't even look at myself with this filter, like, oh my God, it's beautiful. Louie, you should see this. He doesn't care. But he does. I secretly heard him telling his buddy, what starter is on the phone, okay? That's how invested. My whole family's invested, but they're only invested because they want to actually eat the bread, which they kind of see might actually happen now. Hold on. Oh, it's so warm and so goopy, and like the texture is silky. Okay, so what else did I order? Because I know you guys want to know. I did an Amazon order yesterday. Wait, $4.90. Gotta remind myself. And so I got that cool squeegee thing that I saw everybody using, and you guys recommended I get that, so I did. Peer pressure, gotta get the accessories. Now I did empty my cart. I didn't order all $160 worth of stuff because I didn't need it. I got the little razor blade thingy to do designs because now I'm gonna become an artiste with my bread that I haven't even baked yet. I got the whisk, even though somebody said it's a pain to clean. I'm gonna try it. Look at the dough. Come on this side. I gotta show Louis. Look at, she's bubbling and breaking right here. Look, look, look at, like it's perfect bread texture, like starter texture. Look at it. Woo, and then smell it. It's much sweeter than before. Before it was more sour. It's a lot of discard here, so I am gonna do one more feeding at the same ratio, even though I know it's a waste of flour, but it is working. So I'm gonna do one more feeding at the bigger ratio, and then I'm gonna cut that down because I only wanna maintain a little bit of starter. So you could just have a tiny little smidgen amount of starter in the fridge and you can bring it to life and make bread. You don't need this much. Thank God I got the Costco size bag of flour. This is the flour. I had so many questions. I'm gonna do a video with everything I used. This is the one, Kirkland brand organic. Has protein. I feel like you can't use white flour. Yeah, you can use white flour. Some people use all-purpose flour, but the one with the protein content is what you want. You want protein in your flour. Okay, then I had a lot of questions, but don't you have to add yeast? No, we're building the yeast for the sourdough. This is the bacteria, the enzymes, all that, whatever the words are. So when I bake bread, you're putting this in with your water, with your flour. Other bread you might be thinking about is instant yeast, when you just use an instant yeast with the white bread to make white bread, like a loaf of white bread. That's what you're thinking about, but this is sourdough. It's a little different. I'm just so excited this shit grew, just saying. I mean, 16 days. So if you're getting frustrated and you have one you're trying to start and you're only on day 8, or you're on day 9, or you're on day 11, 10, 11, and that's when your hyperfixation is like, screw this, I'm done. Push through it. I promise you, push through. I'm glad I did. I'm glad I didn't throw it in the towel. And this is my second go around. So if you guys were following me, I did a little bit of my Gretchen journey. I wasn't so committed with videos then, but Gretchen died and went to hell where she belonged because she was a pain in my ass. But that's just because I was feeding by eye. I wasn't following any kind of ratios, which again, apparently you can do it by eye. I was not keeping her warm. We're almost here. So I'm gonna show you what 490 looks like. I wasn't keeping her warm. So a couple things I learned along the way, and that's what you gotta do. But with my ADHD, this has been such a challenge. I'm gonna say the bigger challenge is doing the videos. I should know myself. Committing to doing a video every day with the feeding commitment, that was a lot on my plate. Okay, we're at 491. I'm gonna do one little schmidge. There we go. So let me show you now. So I almost have a full thing of discard. What, you know, people are like, they're wasting flour. I don't care what I'm wasting. As long as this is working. Because here's what it looks like to discard all the way down to 20 grams. Do you see how little that was? And before, when I started, we were here. So that's all you need. And I'm saving that discard because we're gonna make stuff out of this too. So we're not gonna throw it out. Okay, so now that we're discarded down, I'm gonna go to my same feeding, which is a ratio of 1, 6, 5. So 1 is 20 grams, 6 is 120 flour, 5 is 100 water. So 120 grams of flour, 100 grams of water. Okay, and that worked. As soon as I went up, everybody's like, jack up your ratios. Look how it did with my nose. Jack up your ratios, more flour. Your starter is hungry because it was wet. Get more flour in there, mix it up, use warm water too. So I did those things and I was like, there's no way this little thing is gonna activate with all this. And sure enough, she's like, bitch, I'm hungry. Well, I'm gonna feed you. So I did warmer water. And I'm using my fun squeegee tool. And we're going to just mix it up. That's it. You're just going to combine it to a paste, almost thicker than pancake paste. Like, I was mixing again because I don't know. On every video I was watching, I'm like, okay, you have to combine it so it's super wet and whatever. No, you don't, actually. You want it to be, the more and more I'm reading, the more and more you guys are sharing and giving me tips and stuff, the more you want it thick. You want it to be a thick paste. So that's what I'm doing. And it has the minute I changed that, she went active. So clearly I was starving her and abusing her and not keeping her warm. She's like a little baby. You gotta feed her and keep her warm and cozy. But this has turned into the pet I never wanted. This reminds me of getting a puppy. Other than the having to clean up the pee and poo, I do have to clean up her shit every day, but it's a commitment. This is a, like, yeah, if you've ever had gotten a dog or a new pet, this is literally what that is. You are committing to keeping this thing alive, feeding it, training it. The ratios are kind of training it. You're training it when you want it to peak and be ready to use. So there, she is super thick. Oh my God, I can't even, look. So there's the consistency. See how thick it is? It's like cake batter, but thicker. Okay. That's why I thought maybe it's good to just go live once so you can see the process. And that's going to be your video for today. I will document making bread, so, you know, stay tuned, follow along. I will show you making my first loaf. I will show you, I can guarantee my first loaf might be a piece of crap, so that it won't work perfectly for me, just to piss me off. So stay tuned for that. We're going to test out other recipes, because again, if I can do this with raging ADHD and hyperfixation issues, you can too, and we should all be eating this bread because it's so good for our gut. And I'm all about gut health, less inflammation, good bacteria, because on my Weight Watchers journey, I'm trying to eat cleaner. The whole premise of the Weight Watchers program is whole foods. Eating whole foods, eating non-inflammatory foods, you know, to help your gut. Your gut is your central computer for your body. If your gut is off, you're going to be sick. You're going to gain weight. So we got to treat our gut with care. And part of that is I love bread. Nobody's going to take bread away from me in my lifestyle change. And if I can eat a healthier bread that's not full of preservatives and crap, then I am going to put the time in. But this has been challenging AF, and I may have had a drink or two during this 17 days, but now my drinks are celebratory. So anyways, this filter is quite annoying now, but we are done. So I fed her, she's good. Oh, more scarf fuzz. And I'm just gonna cover her up again and put her back to rest. So I need any more tips. If you watch this far, amazing. I need a fail-safe, good starting sourdough bread recipe. Send it to me, DM me with it, or just in the comments. I would love to see an easy first loaf recipe that I can try. But I'm gonna preface this with, please remember that I have ADHD. Please remember that I need things spelt out, like in detail. I need to know, you give me this recipe, I need to know, when do I need to start the dough? Like, you give me a recipe, mix this, and then I need to know, okay, once I mix it, then I let it sit for how long? Then I gotta stretch and fold this crap when? How many times? Because everything I'm reading, if I want bread tomorrow, I gotta start today. So lay it out for me, or send me to a really good link that you have tried. Don't just send me resources that you've never tried, or if you've never baked sourdough and you're just finding a link for me, don't send me that. I want a tried and true, something you have done that works, that you love, and that will give me step by step, because I need to know every step to make something work. So, all right, that's it for today. We got our discard. This is going back in the fridge. Remember, discard is not garbage. This is just starter that you can bring to life again when you need it. And then we have our actual starter going back in her cozy little warming spot with her scarf on, because Florida is freezing. If you are in Florida, you understand. If you're not in Florida, you're going to be making fun of me going, it is not cold. The north is cold. I came from the north. I came from Toronto. I know what cold is. I moved to Florida, so I don't have to be cold anymore. And here I am now, cold. Tampa Bay is expecting snow flurries for the first time in 75 years on Saturday when the NHL game is happening outside in Tampa. So that's how cold it is. Okay, my plants are dying because it's so cold. And so I'm trying to keep the starter alive in this cold. And I think that was a problem with her. but she's already bubbling. I can see she's already bubbling. So she is alive and active. Get me a recipe. Oh yeah, Annette, ask your doctor. Your daughter, the doctor of sourdough. Ask her. I need tried and true recipes, almost like a fail safe for me, because please, I need a win. I need a win. I would just love one loaf of bread. Alessandra messaged me and goes, now you got to go on to homemade butter, because you can't have homemade bread without homemade butter. I'm like, girl, am I going full pioneer here? Am I going full pioneer woman where I'm going to be churning butter on Instagram? We'll just have to wait and see. All right, everybody, have a fantastic Thursday, and see you soon. I don't know how to turn this off. There we go.